Penobscot Cleaning Services, On Point Pre-Owned Auto, Remax Infinity, The Sports Arena, B&S Scrap Recycling, Premium Choice Broadband, Crystal Clear Pet Center, Union Street Towing, Hartford's Auto Service, Novus Auto Glass, Tiller and Rye, The Growing Place and Polish, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Tim's Plumbing, The Farmer's Table, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Black Fly Coffee, The Coach House Restaurant, Bangor Window Shade, The Fitch Company, Bangor Tire Company, Sweet Frog, Old Town Redemption Center, Bennett Auto Center, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, North Star Waste and Recycling, Fairway Auto Sales, Madden Generator Services, Back Alley Bar and Restaurant, Gosselin's Bakery, Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Bangor Floral, Praise Auto Sales, Hannaford in Bucksport, and Acadia Federal Credit Union.
Good evening and welcome once again to the Augusta Civic Center. Civic Center, the home of the Class A North Championship games. We already have a couple of North champions crowned tonight. On the girls' side at Bangor in Class B, it was Lawrence, number 3, defeating number 1 Gardner 65-53. And here in Augusta, the Hamden Academy Broncos, number 2, defeat number 1 Mount Ararat 33-26. And the Broncos roll on and move into the state championship game coming up a week from tomorrow. And we'll have it for you here on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com. Game 2 of the night is going to feature number 1 Camden Hills on the boys' side here in the north in Class A. And they're going to be taking on number 3 Brunswick. Welcome into the pregame show. It's presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning. Others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark in the Wireless Zone broadcast booth. Wireless Zone, your locally owned Verizon authorized retailer at 570 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. And Ernie, Camden Hills and Brunswick, we have seen some of Camden Hills during the regular season on Ticket TV. We have not yet seen Brunswick this season. Your thoughts heading into this one here tonight?
Well, Camden Hills has been at the top of the standings all season long. Just the one loss to Class B top seed Coney, 70-61 on 24th of January. That came one day, the next day after Camden Hills beat Brunswick 55-52 in their only meeting of the season. Camden Hills features, I would say, the favorite for Mr. Basketball in Nolan Ames, who averaging about 26 points a game and just knows how to take over a game pretty much anytime his team needs it, whether it's with the scoring by himself or whether it's getting other people involved. He's just a tremendous basketball player, headed to Colby next year, and makes his teammates better too. And you've got a lot of athletes who have been successful in other sports on that squad. Brunswick I don't know a ton about. I know they're kind of back at it really for the first time since the days of Ralph Mims, and Brunswick won the state championship in Class A in 2002. They lost 4 games this year. They're 16-4. Camden Hills 19-1, winners of 6 in a row. Brunswick 16-4, winners of 5 in a row. Brunswick's losses have come to Bangor early in the season, twice to Edward Little, and then once to Camden Hills. They avenged the losses to Edward Little in the semifinals with a nice, hard-fought, close win. They forced 22 Edward Little turnovers and had 4 scorers in double figures, and that's the way they play the game. Nobody scores a ton of points, but a lot of people score some, and that balance has been the key to their success. Again, it was a very close game with Camden Hills the first time, so there's no reason not to suspect that it won't be the same the second time. Camden Hills averaging 67 points a game, allowing 51. Brunswick scoring 61 and a half and allowing 45 and a half. So it should be an interesting game. I have to get these starting lineups. I'm not sure about Brunswick, but that was the one kid I didn't have for Camden Hills. So we've got those. A fairly veteran Camden Hills team. Now they are going. They're going for their first state championship and first regional championship since 2011, when they were still in Class B and were going through a stretch under Jeff Hart, who's now the athletic administrator, when they won 3 state championships in 4 years. Had Tyler McFarland, a Mr. Mr. Maine basketball, went on to star at Bentley, leading the way, and just had it going for about a decade. They have since made the move up by enrollment in a state where so many schools are dropping down. They moved up and have made the adjustment, and here they are, and not only in basketball, but in a lot of sports where they're back among the best in Class A.
All right, we'll take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with the opening tip. This is Tourney 2026 on the ticket.
At Darling Chevrolet in Ellsworth, you can't miss in 2026. Right now, you can lease a new 2026 Chevy Silverado for just $499 a month, zero money down. Yup, you heard right, zero down. It's packed with power, safety technology, and ready for any winter job. Or drive a new 2026 all-wheel drive Chevy Equinox for only $399 a month, also zero money down. It's dependable, stylish, and built to keep you on the move all winter long. That's right, lease a new Silverado for just $499 a month or a new Equinox for $399 a month. You can't miss this and more at Darling Chevrolet in Ellsworth. Together, let's drive. 36-month leases, 10,000 miles per year. Silverado stock 713339. MSRP 54305. $499 due at signing. Must have Chevy lease in household. Equinox stock 713208. MSRP 34545. $399 due at signing. Must have a current GM or non-GM lease in household. Mileage overage 25 cents per mile. Zero security deposit on approved credit. Leases include taxes, title, all fees, and incentives. Offers cannot be combined and end 2/28. See dealer for details.
Visit us in Ellsworth or start online at darlingchevy.com. You'll do better at Darlings.
Windjammers and Dragons on the courts. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here in the Wireless Zone broadcast booth is set for the opening tip. We'll mix in Ernie's keys to tonight's ball game. Ball is up. Nolan Ames jumping for Camden Hills. He'll win the tip, and we are underway. Windjammers straight to the hole.
Oh.
Shot off the bottom of the backboard. It's going to be a block. And it's going down hard for the Windjammers. Number 21, Tucker Whitley, a junior forward. Windjammers coached by Joel Gabriel. Dragons led by Ben Clark. So Whitley will go to the free throw line just 7 seconds into this ball game, looking to give the Windjammers the lead. Ernie, what do you think for keys in this one?
Well, I think Camden Hills is going to want to play an up-tempo game. The question is, will Brunswick let them? Brunswick is known for mostly its defense, allowing only 45.5 points a game. They forced 22 Edward Little turnovers in the upset over the second-seeded Red Eddies.
1 for 2 for Whitley. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be won by the Dragons. Rylan Lay coming away with it.
So Camden Hills wants to match the defensive intensity of Brunswick, but more importantly for them, to keep their free-flowing offense going.
Keys to the game brought to you by Whited Ford Truck Center, your home for work-ready trucks. Get to work with Whited. Shot no good there by the Dragons. Offensive rebound. Now the ball is lost. Owen Quinn, a senior, had it briefly, but the Windjammers took it away. Nolan Ames into the front court, takes it to the left wing. And putting up the shot from the left side of the lane is Kiefer Healy, and that's no good. And the rebound to the Dragons and Owen McGrath. McGrath, top of the circle, probes the left side, picks up the dribble near the left elbow. Back out top. And now the ball is on the floor. And we got a held basketball. And the arrow will give it to the Dragons.
Really good dive there by number 21, Tucker Whitley, to recover the fumble. Looks like a football play more than a basketball play, but no contact, so just a held ball.
Dragons in the half court. Nothing on the right baseline. They go back out top to McGrath. He's guarded by Ledbetter. Shot up in the lane, and it's no good. Travel call coming beforehand. Call against McGrath. Ernie, tell us about the starters in this one.
Yes, for Camden Hills, number 2, Kiefer Healy, a junior guard. Senior guard, Hollis Schwalm, number 12. Senior forward, Thomas Ledbetter, number 15. Junior forward, Tucker Whitley, number 21. And senior guard, Nolan Ames, number 35. For Brunswick, senior Logan Gray, number 3. Senior Brennan Shaw, number 10. Junior Rylan Lee, number 21. Junior Owen McGrath, number 23. And senior Owen Quinn, number 24.
Long range miss there by Whitley. Rebound to the Dragons. We got a 1-0 ball game. Camden Hills with the slim lead about 2 minutes into this ball game, and a player control foul is going to go against Owen Quinn.
That's 3 turnovers already for Brunswick. So much as I'm talking about Brunswick's defense, Camden Hills off to a pretty good defensive start.
Windjammers get it into the front court. Pass intended for Schwalm, picked off by McGrath. McGrath spinning, gets past Schwalm, straight to the hole for 2. Lays it in with the left hand, and the Dragons lead it 2-1. Meanwhile, at the other end, Whitley misses the shot, followed by Ames, no good, as he came flying in. And now we got a Dragon down. And a foul is going to go against the Windjammers. Tournament coverage here on the ticket, presented by Harvey RV and Marine. Your next big adventure starts here. Shop new and pre-owned RVs and boats at harveyrvandmarine.com or visit them just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply on Outer Broadway in Glenburn. Here's McGrath again, this time from the right side of the hole. Another layup. It's 4-1 Brunswick.
Camden Hills out there in a 2-2-1 full court press, and Brunswick just beat it easily.
Ledbetter puts up a 3. That's too long. An air ball, and climbing the back of Brendan Shaw. Foul's going to go against Kiefer Healy. 2 fouls for each team. 5:19 on the clock. 4-1 is the lead for Brunswick. Full court pressure here from the Windjammers.
I said 2-2-1. It's 1-2-2 with one person up in front of that press.
Into the front court, Logan Gray, and he gets it off to McGrath. And Owen McGrath has 6 points, and the Dragons lead the Windjammers 6-1.
Yeah, they're making press breaking look easy right now. Getting layups. Once they get past half court, they have the advantage numbers-wise. They're taking advantage of it.
Healy gets it to Ledbetter on the left wing. Back to Kiefer Healy. Out of the corner, walking a tightrope over there. He stepped on the sideline. Turnover, Windjammers. Choppy start for Joel Gabriel's team. .440 on the clock here in the first quarter. Camden Academy Broncos winners in the Class A North Girls Contest earlier this evening. Here's a pass down low intended for Lee. It's going to be tipped, then off the backboard. Here come the Windjammers going left to right as we look out on the floor. Nolan Ames drops a deep one well beyond the arc. And Ames makes it a 6-4 Brunswick lead.
He just has a ability to change the momentum, and there's a block shot, although they're going to get the foul on him late.
He changed the shot of Brendan Shaw, but in midair, some contact. So Shaw will go to the line for 2 free throws. Our tournament coverage here on Maine Sports Leader, presented by Midcoast Denture Design. Schedule tooth extractions and immediate dentures in Brewer or Ellsworth at midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com, because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Free throw is good by Shaw. 3-point lead now for the Dragons. In for Camden Hills, number 14, Evan Kimball, a senior guard. And joining the fray for the Dragons, number 2, Johnny Porter. He is a junior. Shaw misses his second free throw. Rebound by Ames. Surges up the right side, takes it to the right block. Shot is going to be blocked by McGrath. Dragons had it briefly, but Ames poked it free from behind. His three-pointer no good. But a whistle and a foul and 3 free throws coming to Nolan Ames. Starting lineups were brought to you by the Emily Ellis team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. They are proud supporters of local athletes and our communities.
Good job by Evan Kimball over that right corner of getting possession of the ball back to Camden Hills, and he flipped it back to Ames, who came up firing and do some heavy contact.
First free throw by Nolan Ames is good, making it 7-5 Brunswick.
It's also the second foul on Brennan Shaw of Brunswick.
Second one is good. 2 for 2. One more coming to Ames. A chance to tie this one up. His free throw is good, and we are knotted at 7. Our tournament coverage here on the ticket also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth because nothing runs like a Deere. Brunswick working from right to left, pass sent down low, and it's tipped out of bounds off of the Windjammers.
By the way, Camden Hills pulled his press off after those 3
Brunswick
free throws.
Slice it up.
Yeah, they seemed 3 for 3 working against it. That's enough.
All right, pass intended for Lee. He'll eventually come up with it. Now skips it to the near side. Driving baseline, cut off there, and dragging that back foot is Logan Gray. He'll get called for the walk, and the basketball goes back to Camden Hills. 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Brunswick Dragon fans to our right from the ticket corner here at the Augusta Civic Center. And Camden Hills across the way. Finally, Kimball got the pass off to the right side. Now he has it along the baseline. Ball got away from him, right along the baseline to the opposite side to Schwalm. No look pass there by Ames. Shot is up and off, no good. Putback won't go for Camden Hills. A couple of attempts there for Braden Beveridge. Couldn't get either of them to drop. Still tied at 7. Lee backing in for Brunswick. He's going to travel.
Played 5 minutes, at 6 turnovers against Brunswick. Outside of those press breakers, most of the offensive sets have ended in turnovers for the Dragons here so far.
Tucker Whitley checking out of the ball game. For Camden Hills, here's a drive and a shot put up. Hangs on the iron for a split second, but falls off. The miss there by Kiefer Healy, but he gets fouled, so Kiefer will toe the line here for a couple of free throws. Our tournament coverage here on Maine Sports Leader, also presented by the County Federal Credit Union, committed to strengthening local communities by supporting schools, teams, and hometown pride. And there goes my cell phone, Ernie, on the cement floor. Always a pleasant sound.
Never a good sound. We've been there, though, many times.
It's face down. I don't know if it's still working. Second free throw barely moves the net. 2 for Kiefer Healy. And a 9-7 lead for Camden Hills. Love the Camden Hills area. Oh, that pass intended for somebody down low. Picked off in midair by Nolan Ames. To the hole. It spins out. But Ames will go to the line for 2.
Second steal already for Ames. He anticipated that pass, reached up and grabbed it, and was off to the races. Got pushed off a couple of times on his way to the basket and still nearly made it, but has to settle for 2 free throws.
Just made 3 of 3. He's 4 for 4 on the evening. His team now up by 3. Extra value meals are back. Stop by your local family-owned McDonald's, Main Street in Bangor, Union Street in Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer to find offers you won't want to miss. 2 more free throws for Nolan Ames. The lead is 11-7 for Camden Hills.
He's got 8, and it's a 10-1 run for Camden Hills.
McGrath, right side of the floor, puts it to the floor, not free, and we're going to get a foul here against the Windjammers. They came up with the basketball and into the hands of Kimball, but the whistle and the foul. Hollis Schwalm with a foul. 4th on the Windjammers.
He's a football quarterback for Camden Hills. They won a state title in 8-man a year ago.
Lennox Moore, a sophomore, out there for the Brunswick Dragons, and Ben Clark. They go to Lennox, and he's going to have it knocked free, out of bounds, along the baseline, off of Camden Hills.
Joe Gabriel going deep into his bench here in the opening period. Jacob Harrington, number 30, in.
Shot from the right corner. The 3 is good. Brendan Shaw, the senior, wearing the specs Drains that three. And it's a 1-point ball game. Camden Hills 11, Brunswick 10.
All the better to see the rim with.
Crystal Clear. Just like Crystal Clear Pet Center, one of our sponsors. Down low, the basketball is lost by Jacob Harrington, big senior center. Into the ball game for Coach Gabriel McGrath. Hot early, scored the first 6 points for the Dragons. Missed that shot from the left side. Long pass down court. Wide open is Whitley. He's got 2. And the Windjammers lead it by 3. 1:20 left to go in the first half.
Nice pass by Ames from midcourt. Set up that layup.
McGrath deals it left. Johnny Porter dives to the baseline, misses the runner. Rebound to Ames. No look pass to his left. Whitley to the hole with the layup. And it's 15-10. Nolan Ames putting on a show there near midcourt. A no-look laser to his left down court. And the lay-in by Whitley. Tremendous all-around player, Nolan Ames. Moore out of the corner. Now goes back in the corner. Shot is up by Porter off the side of the rim. Tip no good by Moore. And the rebound hauled down by Jacob Harrington for the Windjammers. Here's a drive by Ames. Scoop at the last second. No good. Whitley the follow. Won't go. Tipped outside. Here's Kiefer Healy. His runner off the front of the rim. No good. Harrington trying to keep it alive. But finally, McGrath will rip it out of there and get it to Brendan Shaw. Shaw on the left side of the floor, directing traffic. Has some room. Puts up the shot and hits it, beating the buzzer. Brendan Shaw knocking down the 3. And that will give the Brunswick Dragons some momentum heading into the second quarter. They trail at 15-13. Your tournament headquarters, Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com.
Great drivers are responsible drivers. At Beal Driving Academy, they'll teach your team to drive safely so they can drive confidently. Their expert instructors will guide them through a range of driving scenarios, building their driving skills and ensuring their safety. By the end of the course, your team will be ready to ace their learner's permit and driver's license tests. Classes begin soon in Bangor, Ellsworth, Skowhegan, East Millinocket, and Waterville. Your child must be 15 or older by the first day of class. For more info and to sign up, go to BealDrivingAcademy.com.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels, sometimes we have to switch who we are guarding during a basketball game. Well, that's a stretch, but what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Jill St. Peter, right here at 319 Wilson Street in Brewer, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Jill and myself, Bruce St. Peter, are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With the St. Peters, it's easy to switch and save. Just give me a call at 989-1288. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Augusta. We are here at the Civic Center. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark. Great to have you with us on the air. Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket, online, 929theticket.com, and of course, the Ticket app. We have played 8 minutes here in Augusta. 15-13 the score. Camden Hills, number 1, a 2-point lead over number 3 Brunswick. Class A North Regional Championship. Kiefer Healy on the right side, just beyond the elbow, misses the shot, and the rebound to Lee for Brunswick. Lay drives, puts up the shot, and misses it, and the rebound to Schwalm. Gets it off to his right, and Nolan Ames. Ames for 3, straight on. Off the rim, no good. Swooping in for the rebound, Owen Quinn. Quinn will bring it up himself. Here's a drive and a foul. It's going to go against Ledbetter. Logan Gray will go to the line for the Dragons. As Dennis Eckersley would say, Owen Quinn has good moss.
Yes.
And a lot of it. I am jealous. In case you're not familiar with Dennis Eckersley's vocabulary, moss is hair. First free throw, no good. Second one is up and good. So Gray goes 1 for 2 at the line. Camden Hills takes over again, working at the basket to our right. We're in the corner, but that basket is to our right. Schwalm, Healy, couple steps back, now between the legs. Dribbles right, scoops it to Whitley. Whitley, left wing. Ledbetter had it briefly. Ames drops it down low nice for Ledbetter. And Nolan Ames drawing all the attention. That gives his teammates some room. That time Ledbetter underneath had the space and puts it home for 2.
3 assists already for Ames.
Shot is up and off, no good. Rebound to Ledbetter. Ames sends it down court to Healy. Now in the corner, Schwalm fakes, now puts it up too long. Ledbetter couldn't get to the rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll be Brunswick basketball. We got a 30-second timeout called here by the Windjammers. We'll grab it as well. 6:21 left to go in the first half. 17-14 Camden Hills.
When you bank with one of America's best banks, you can expect a relationship centered on your goals. Bar Harbor Bank and Trust is dedicated to being your true financial partner, and our recognition as one of America's best banks by Forbes and Newsweek is a testament to our values. Stop by one of our branches to see how we can help you. Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Learn more at www.barharbor.bank. Member FDIC.
.621 left, 3-point lead for Camden Hills here in this Class A North Boys Championship. Mentioned Camden Academy, 33-26 winners in the Girls Championship here in the North in Class A. So the Camden Academy girls taking some more hardware back to that trophy case at Camden Academy. They will take on the winner of Cheverus and South Portland. Those two teams playing tomorrow night. Schwalm goes to Healy on the right side. Camden Hills almost lost it. And what do we got, a team control foul here?
Illegal screen out top against Camden Hills.
Coach Joel Gabriel looking for answers. Maine's basketball tournament began back in 1922. Darling's history also began in the early 1900s. Tradition matters with dealerships in Bangor, Ellsworth, Augusta, Brunswick, and Newport. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark with you from the state capitol. Civic Center's been around for over 5 decades, hosting another tournament here this season. And we got a foul against the Windjammers. Kimball will pick it up.
Yeah, this is the elder statesman of Jim's now in terms of, well, I guess the Expo's older, but in terms of the cross centers, arenas. They've done some work on the roof here. I don't think they've solved every single leak in the building yet, but they solved the one right next to us.
We got used to that bucket to our left here, but it's gone on this trip. Down low go the Dragons. Shot up and off. Good defense there by Ames on Gray, forcing the miss. Now Nolan at the other end is going to put up the shot, falling away, missed it, and the offensive rebound to the Windjammers, though. Braden Beveridge came up with a loose basketball, went up for the shot, and he got fouled. So Beveridge to the free throw line for a pair. Hoops, hometown pride, and hot subs. It's tourney time in Maine. Swing into Firehouse Subs, locally owned and operated at 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Fuel up with a hot, hearty sub before or after the game. Visit firehousesubs.com. Beveridge misses the first of 2. Okay crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
Not great, but some snow in the forecast. 0 for 2 for Beveridge. Brunswick can get closer or tie this one up in this possession. Gray out top. Lee sends it inside. The shot is up and no good by Gray, but a foul against the Windjammers.
Foul on Ledbetter, and it's before the shot, so just inbounds on the baseline.
McGrath will put it in play from the near end line. 17-14, 4:55 left to go in the first half. Our tournament coverage brought to you by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can begin at emcc.edu. McGrath got a second chance after missing in tight. Hits that one in the middle of the lane, maybe 10 feet away from the hoop. 17-16, 1 point differential. Windjammers with the lead and the ball. Kimball is going to scoop it to Healy out beyond the arc. Healy dribbles down the right side of the lane, and a whistle and a foul against Brunswick, and Healy's going to get 2 free throws. And the Dragon fans are up in arms.
Healy did force the issue, but he was going in a straight line, and the defender wasn't. So the foul again went against Brennan Shaw. He had the 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Now it's 3 fouls. Excuse me.
Healy hits the first free throw. Whitley and Cale Melquist coming in for the Windjammers. As Beveridge will check out. And Ledbetter came out of the ball game. Second free throw good by Healy. 2 for 2 at the line. Into the ball game for Brunswick. Number 14, Gabriel Purnell Amaya. And we got a travel call here against the Dragons. Also into the ball game for Brunswick, Jackson Tebow. Pressure in backcourt, and a timeout called here by Coach Gabriel. We'll take a 30-second break on the ticket.
In every region, for every reason, Mainers work hard. But we don't need to tell you that. You're doing it in the height of tourist season, in the summer heat and the dead of winter, in coastal towns and rural communities across Maine. No matter the challenge, you push forward because you're invested, and so are we. At First National Bank, you don't just get a banker, you get a partner that works as hard as you do. Dream first. Dig in together. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. 4:12 left to go in the first quarter. Camden Hills holding on to a 19-16 lead. Tournament coverage here on the ticket, presented by Quirk Auto Group. Make sure you're ready with a reliable truck or SUV from Quirk Motor City in Bangor. Shop their wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles built for Maine roads and ready for whatever Mother Nature brings. It's your truck or SUV. Find it at Quirk Motor City, 377 Hogan Road, Bangor. Online at quirkauto.com.
Healy got the ball caught on his hip and committed the travel just before trying to release the ball once he got into the front court. That is turnover number 4 for Camden Hills. Brunswick with 9.
Healy gets it back, but then it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Purnell Amaya.
Make that number 10 on Brunswick.
Halfway through the second quarter, tournament coverage presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today at Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Nolan Ames with the basketball, still in backcourt, now crosses the timeline, turns it on, pulls up right side of the lane. A couple of defenders coming at him. Now he drops it off to Whitley, who misses the floater on the left side of the lane. Lee splits a couple of defenders, tries to drop it back to a teammate, tipped by Healy. Picked up by Melquist. Healy at the other end misses the layup. Tipped by Whitley a couple of times. No good. Gets it back. And we got a foul. Foul call. And it's going to benefit the Windjammers. It's going to go against Lay. Rylan Lay picking up the personal foul with 3:21 on the clock. And it's going to put Tucker Whitley at the free throw line. Whitley takes a deep breath. 3 dribbles, the dip, the release, it's good to make it 20-16. Tournament coverage also presented by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride? Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day. No waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com today. Whitley's second attempt is no good off the iron. Ledbetter trying to keep it alive. Can't do it. Rebound to Jackson Tebow. McGrath into the front court for the Dragons. Dragons wearing the black uniforms, trimmed in orange and white. Brunswick across the chest. They're going from left to right, from right to left. Gray goes to McGrath. McGrath looked left, now puts up the shot. No good. Ball tipped into the hands of Whitley. Fast break opportunity here for the Windjammers. Leaning in and scoring is Thomas Ledbetter for the Windjammers. Their lead is now 6.
Yeah, quick movement there off the rebound. And again, Brunswick unable to do much offensively until right now.
Gabriel Purnell Amaya drops a 3 from the top of the circle. And the Dragons are back to within 3. Whitley got hit by Lay. So Tucker Whitley.
Oh, and now a technical foul.
Oh boy. Technical foul called.
If it's on Lay, if it's on Lay, he may have 4.
Ooh.
I don't know who though. Can't tell. Indeed it is.
Wow.
He's one of their leading scorers. Led Brunswick in the win over Edward Little with 12. That's a loss for the Dragons.
Free throw is missed by Whitley. So he has one more free throw, and then we'll get the technical free throws. Shot is up, and it is good. All net. Tourney coverage here on the ticket, brought to you by Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing for over 55 years. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, look good and feel good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. Now the technical free throws, and Nolan Ames will step to the stripe.
Camden Hills has made 12 free throws already in this game.
Ooh, Ames left that one shy of the goal.
He had made his first 5 before that one. But still 12 or 23 points at the line.
Second one by Nolan. He'll get the bounce. 24-19 Windjammers, and now they get the basketball. So they have a 2-point play working here. Ernie, we are right above the popcorn.
Yes, we are. How did you know?
That's all I can smell.
Another foul on Brunswick here, and that'll be more free throws because they're over the limit.
Ames back to the line. A great sign of spring. The DQ on Broadway is open for the season. You can get a DQ treat today at Dairy Queen in Bangor. Ames hits that free throw. Tourney coverage on the ticket also presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Call Levesque Business Solutions at 942-2226 or visit LevesqueSupply.com. 2 for 2 for Ames, and a timeout called here by Ben Clark. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 26-19 Camden Hills on the ticket.
Number one thing smart car shoppers are looking for isn't color or tire size. It's not cup holders, stereos, or shiny rims. It's value. And where do you find value? At Varney. Varney has one of the region's largest selections of one previous local owner vehicles. There's a lot on the lot, and there's a lot of value on the lot. at Varney Buick GMC. Hogan Road, Bangor. VarneyBPG.com.
Cheering for your team is hard work. Dysarts wants to wish everyone the best of luck in the Northern Maine Basketball Tournament at the Cross Insurance Center. Be sure to stop in and fuel up at Dysarts on your way to the competition or afterwards at Dysarts Restaurant off exit 180 on I-95 or on Broadway in Bangor. For many, a trip to the Cross Insurance Center just isn't complete without a meal, or 2, or 3 at Dysarts. They're just 5 minutes from the Cross Insurance Center. Dysarts. Come eat.
The Augusta Civic Center, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, thanks for being with us here on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Our tournament coverage presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Got 2:15 left to go in the first half. Brunswick with the basketball. They trail the Camden Hills Windjammers by 7. 26-19 is our score. Lennox Moore got it out top to Quinn, and now a steal by Nolan Ames. He's got Schwalm on his right. Nolan pulls up at the right elbow, falling away. He drills it, and it's a 9-point lead for number 1, Camden Hills.
13 for Ames in the half.
We have 4 results on the day, all of them upsets, according to the Heel Point standings. Lead pass there from Schwalm to Whitley, and he's going to get fouled. And the fouls keep piling up for the Dragons.
Yeah, Dragons are, Windjammers 15 of 21 from the line so far. Brunswick 2 out of 3. 13 points the difference there, 9 points the difference on the scoreboard.
15 of 28 points for the Windjammers at the line, make it 16 of 29. And the Brunswick fans are taking notes.
I hope nobody has a calculator down there. They might not be happy.
Well, they got a pen and they're chalking them up.
And Camden Hills is making them,
That's
which
right.
is not always the case for teams.
Whitley 2 for 2. Now a double-digit lead for the Windjammers, 30-19. Lob pass inside. Lennox Moore gets it to drop. 30-21. 1:15 left in the first half. Coming up at the half, it'll be the Darlings halftime show here on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket. Nolan Ames with the basketball, crossing over, top of the circle, gives it up to Healy. Now sets the screen for Kiefer. Kiefer just beyond the free throw line. He drills it. Kiefer Healy hits that fall away, Jay. 32-21, Camden Hills. Moore shovels it back to Porter. Porter drops it off for Quinn out top. Owen Quinn to the right baseline, nothing there. Back to Porter. Johnny pulls up just outside the right block. Good cut off there by Whitley.
Brunswick without 2 starters out there. Moore with the 3 fouls and then Lay with the 4.
Jump stop, shot up. McGrath's got 2 more. He's been solid here in the first half for the Dragons, keeping them in this one.
Yeah, he's got 10 of their 23.
10 seconds left. Windjammers with the basketball. Ames has it. Not a bad place for it if you're a Windjammer fan. He has to get rid of it, though, as he's double teamed. Now gets it back, puts up the shot at the buzzer. It's too strong. And that'll do it for the first half. Through 16 minutes, Camden Hills 32, Brunswick 23. We'll be right back with the Darlings halftime show. Your tournament headquarters, Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com.
When it comes to buying a car, trust matters. At On Point Pre-Owned in Hudson, you're buying from a small-town dealership with a big heart. Every vehicle on the lot is personally handpicked, so you know exactly what you're getting. If you've ever felt uneasy buying a car online or pressured at a big dealership, you're not alone. That's why the process here stays hands-on from start to finish. When you buy from On Point Pre-Owned, you're treated like family. Visit On Point Pre-Owned, 2650 Hudson Road in Hudson, or call 327-1899.
It's time to stop dreaming about that custom home and start building it with C&I Modular Solutions in Enfield. Whether you're starting fresh or upgrading, they'll bring your dream home to life. From the kitchen you love to the perfect front porch and enough space to live life to the fullest. C&I Modular Solutions offers custom building plans, stunning modular homes, double and single wides. Visit CICustomBuildersLLC.com. Visit their show home at 759 Hammett Road in Enfield or call 207-732-3003.
Cleaning up rebounds on the court? No one does it like the high school basketball teams playing now. But when it's other types of cleanup, from flooding, fire damage, or mold, you need to call in the experts at Bushard Cleaning and Restoration. With over 40 years' experience, they also clean air ducts and carpets and furniture. Proudly voted Bangor's best cleaning and restoration and best cleaning company since 2015, they serve all of Maine from Presque Isle to Kittery. Call 1-800-479-6676. Bushard Cleaning and Restoration, doing the dirty work for you.
Fresh seafood, classic American favorites, and signature cocktails for the adults. There's something for everyone. That's Pepper's Landing in Old Town. Enjoy daily specials like Dollar Oyster Night on Wednesdays and Kids Eat for Free on Thursdays. With a menu that appeals to the whole family and a fun, open atmosphere, there's always a reason to visit. Nestled by the river, you might even spot a bald eagle while you dine. Stop by Pepper's Landing at 170 Main Street in Old Town and discover why it's a favorite spot for fresh food and a great time.
Cape Air is committed to keeping passengers and communities connected to the people and places that matter most. Whether you're off to a favorite vacation spot or looking to spend quality time with family, Cape Air can get you there faster. With direct flights to Boston from Bar Harbor, Rockland, and Augusta, and easy connections to all major carriers, Cape Air takes the hassle out of traveling. So, why not start planning for that next trip now? Learn more online at capeair.com.
Vacations should not be boring.
Today, you're going to learn how to reupholster a chair.
Wild Acadia Camping Resort in Trenton is a wildly fun and affordable camping destination with 90 campsites including tent sites, RV sites, and brand new cabins. Play where you stay with the on-site water park. There's tons of activities in the fun zone and plenty of yummy food in the Campfire Cafe. Ditch the boring chores and head to Wild Acadia Camping Resort, the most fun and ultimate camping destination in Maine, near Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park. Book your site for this summer at wildacadia.com.
School vacation is here, and you don't need another week of screens and boredom. Bring the kids to the sports arena in Bangor. It's warm, indoors, and easy. Bowling everyone can enjoy. A full arcade. And great food when hunger hits. Plenty of space, plenty of fun, and no planning stress. Perfect for February and April vacation week. Plan a day everyone will love at sportsarenamaine.com. The Sports Arena. School break made simple.
Hi, this is Chris Green. Commercial buildings can have complicated heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. When your equipment decides to act up, we can help. Our professional engineers and statewide licensed technical team can quickly diagnose the source of the problem and get your commercial equipment back up and running smoothly and efficiently. We can make your equipment run just right.
Call or visit us at mechanicalservices.com for your commercial and industrial buildings.
You're locked into the boys Class A Northern Maine Regional Championship live from the Augusta Civic Center on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
Back at the half here in Augusta, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark with you. Tournament coverage here on The Ticket brought to you in part by Dairy Queen in Old Town. Head to the DQ in Old Town today and try the new crispy onion cheeseburger meal deal. For just $7, you get a juicy cheeseburger topped with crispy onions, served with fries, a drink, and a small sundae as well. Find them at 613 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. And be sure to connect with the Ticket social media channels, 92.9 The Ticket on Facebook, 929 The Ticket on Instagram, sports.net.maine on TikTok. Every time I see TikTok, Ernie, I just get a little too excited there. And our YouTube page, Sportsnet Maine. TikTok, not necessarily for old guys like you and me.
No, it never has been for me, at least.
We love the attention that
yes,
some of the younger and older people are giving us on TikTok. And we want to remind you, coming on March 7th to Newman Gymnasium at Hudson University, it's the McDonald's All-Star Games featuring the best senior basketball players in the state of Maine in partnership with the Maine Association of Basketball Coaches, the Maine McDonald's owner-operators, Sportsnet Maine, and Ticket TV. For tickets to the awards ceremony on March 6th or the games on March 7th, visit mabc1.org. To donate to Ronald McDonald House Maine, go to rmhcmaine.org. The awards ceremony and the 4 All-Star games pitting the North versus the South will be broadcast live on Ticket TV.
Here's a score for you.
Ooh.
Well, we haven't seen tons of points.
At
but
the half?
halftime, Gardner 47, Coney 35. Well, they played a 97-90 game during the regular season. I think the rematch was
unheard of
like
these
75-69 the other game. So it says pressing Gardner is a head shaker. So they obviously are. Coney is trying to press, but Gardner, with all those guards, is running through them at this point.
So the winner of that game between Coney and Gardner will take on Yarmouth in the state championship game. Welcome in to the Darlings halftime show. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models are used of all makes. Visit darlings.com. Let's get you some first half highlights. 32-23 the lead for Camden Hills. Here come the Windjammers going left to right as we look out on the floor. Nolan Ames drops a deep one well beyond the arc. From the right corner, the three is good. Brendan Shaw, the senior, wearing the specs, drains that three. Johnny Porter dives to the baseline, misses the runner. Rebound to Ames. No look pass to his left. Whitley to the hole with the layup. And it's 15-10. Nolan Ames putting on a show there near midcourt. A no-look laser to his left down court. And the lay-in by Whitley. Has some room, puts up the shot and hits it, beating the buzzer. Brennan Shaw knocking down the three. Fast break opportunity here for the Windjammers. Leaning in and scoring is Thomas Ledbetter for the Windjammers. Their lead is now 6. And their lead is 9 here at the half. Our halftime highlights brought to you by Slipping Gears Cycling. From full suspension mountain bikes to road bikes and everything in between, Slipping Gears Cycling does it all. Stop in now for massive savings on fat bikes that ride year-round. Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Let's get the first half stats from Ernie Clark. They're brought to you by Firehouse Subs.
Indeed. Camden Hills 32 and Brunswick 23 at the half. For Camden Hills leading the way. Nolan Ames, a 3 of 2 and 8 of 9 from the free throw line for 13. He also has 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. Tucker Whitley, 2 field goals and 5 of 8 from the line for 9. Kiefer Healy, a field goal, 4 of 4 from the line for 6. Thomas Ledbetter, 2 field goals for 4, with a total of 32 points. 15 rebounds, just 4 turnovers for the Windjammers, and 17 of 22 from the free throw line. That's 77%. For the Brunswick Dragons, leading the way, Owen McGrath, 5 field goals for 10. Brennan Shaw, 2 threes and a free throw for 7 points before picking up his 3rd foul. Gabriel Purnell Amaya with a 3-pointer for 3. Lennox Moore, field goal for 2. And Logan Gray, 1 of 2 from the line for 1 for Brunswick, who was 2 for 3 from the free throw line and also has 13 rebounds and 13 turnovers.
All right, thank you, Ernie, for the recap. Again, brought to you by Firehouse Subs. Hoops, hometown pride, and hot subs. It's tournament time in Maine. Swing into Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, or visit firehousesubs.com. On the scoreboard update, again, biggest news for the greater Bangor area. The Hampden Academy Broncos down Mount Ararat, number 2 over number 1 in the Class A North Girls Final here in Augusta. And earlier today in Class B Girls action, North Championship game at the Cross Insurance Center, number 3 Lawrence 65 over Gardner 53. Oceanside, the girls champion in the South in the Class B ranks. Yarmouth, the boys champion in the South in Class B. As the two teams are back on the floor. Tournament coverage here on the ticket brought to you in part by Hartford's Auto Service. Complete auto repair for all makes and models. Over 30 years of experience. Hartford's Auto Service, 62 Liberty Drive, Herman. Call them at 989-6322. Brunswick will have the ball first here in the second half. Three is up from the right side. A couple of hops on the rim, no good. Rebound to Ledbetter. The miss there by Johnny Porter. Kiefer Healy has been busy in this one. Deals it in the left corner. Whitley wide open. No. Flying in for the rebound. Owen Quinn. And we got a collision. No foul, but a travel call against Owen McGrath.
There was Nolan Ames again.
Yep.
Getting in the way. 14 turnovers for Brunswick. That's too many as well. 23 points to 14 turnovers, not a good ratio.
Schwalm gets it into Whitley. Now back to Hollis Schwalm. Hands it off to Healy. He lost it on the dribble. Lead pass for Porter. Johnny picks up his dribble on the left wing, goes inside, and the shot is up and missed. The putback missed as well. Couple of looks there for Logan Gray. Couldn't get either of them to go, but on the third try, Gray gets fouled, so he'll toe the line. Tournament coverage here on Maine Sports Leader brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center. Family owned for over 30 years, open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call them at 827-7887.
Thomas Ledbetter picked up his third foul for Camden Hills. Brennan Shaw back in the game for Brunswick after drawing three in the first half.
Gray's first attempt is good. Second one on the way, and that one's going to miss. Rebound to Nolan Ames for Camden Hills. Ames in backcourt, lost the basketball. Quinn went diving for it. Ames recovers. No look pass down low. Whitley gets the bounce. Off the back of the rim, off the right side of the rim, and finally down through for Tucker Whitley. 10-point lead for Camden Hills. 6:50 left in the third. Owen McGrath working against Thomas Ledbetter. Pulls up from about 12 on the left side of the lane and hits. McGrath has been the man for the Dragons here tonight.
Yeah, left-handed, able to get his shot up, pretty rangy. Gets to the lane, goes over the defense once again.
Schwalm picked up by Logan Gray. Kiefer takes it out deep on the left side. Sends it right to Whitley. Now gets it back to the right elbow. Down the lane and a layup. Kiefer Healy turned on the Jets when he hit that free throw line. And the Dragons just kind of watched him go to the hoop.
Yeah, he's got some speed with the ball off the bounce there. It's all man-to-man defense for Brunswick, and that's a couple of times that Healy has just taken his guy to the house.
Brendan Shaw has it taken away. Lead pass from Ames to Kiefer Healy. Spins it up on the reverse. Perfect spin and touch there by Kiefer Healy off the window for two. And it's a 12-point advantage for Camden Hills.
Healy with 10 and Whitley with 11 in support of Ames out there. And now Ames with another steal.
That's Whitley going to the hole, and he missed it. The follow by Healy, no good. And a sigh of relief for the Dragon fans as Quinn comes away with a rebound. McGrath, right wing, now to the elbow, hits. We'll take a note of that sequence right there. It looked like Camden Hills was going to have a 14-point lead on the Whitley steal, but he missed the layup. Healy missed the follow at the other end. McGrath for two to cut the deficit down to 10 again for Brunswick. Another close range miss there by Whitley. Ames taking the game into his hands.
Yeah.
He says enough is enough. And he drives down the left side of the lane, gets the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, I like to be a nice guy as often as I can, but there are times you frustrate me and I need to take things into my own hands. And when he does, he often makes it look pretty easy. Chance for a three-point play right here.
Nolan was saying all of that as he was driving to the hoop.
Yep, he's very quick with the voice as well.
Well, if he had one of these double shot energies that I've been drinking.
Yeah. Really,
it's keeping me in the game.
They're remarkably calm for.
Well, I've been sipping on it. Smart enough to do that. Ooh, bounce pass inside, kick out. 3 by Shaw, no good. Couple players down, one in white, one in black. They are back to their feet, and the foul is going to go against Braden Beveridge for Camden Hills. Johnny Porter will put it in play from the baseline, still looking, gets it into Shaw in the right corner. Brendan crosses over to the baseline, leans in, Ledbetter with a swat. Schwalm picks it up, ahead to Ames. Ames turns on the Jets, and good hands there by Brunswick. Knocked it away from Nolan, but it will be Camden Hills basketball. Storms are blitzing in. Don't let your power get sacked. Call Dakota at Madden Generator Services for expert installations and rock-solid maintenance. Keep the lights on and the heat rolling. Call 951-4668. Power you can count on. We have not been outside since about 3:30. Not sure what is happening out there. Not a major storm, but some snow expected tonight. Maybe not so much in the Bangor area.
Weather report in Bangor a day or so ago said that the area was 7 inches below average for the month in snow. Don't think we'll get it all back, but hasn't snowed much lately.
Just had a lot of those little 3, 4,
That's
5, 6 inch jobs that have been very annoying. Plus it's been too cold. Pass down low, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against the Windjammers.
Yeah, Nolan Ames picks up his second.
Foul on the floor, so Brunswick basketball underneath their own hoop. From tip-off to the final buzzer, Community Matters, North Star Waste and Recycling, proud to serve the families and businesses of Maine, helping keep our neighborhoods clean and our communities strong. Learn more about dependable local service from North Star Waste and Recycling at nswmaine.com. Joel Gabriel not happy with the call. Braden Beveridge picking up another personal foul, his second.
So some free throws for the Dragons.
Chance for them to make up some ground here. Trailing by 13, but 3:59 left to go in the third. And the Dragons already in the bonus here. Porter, he left it short. It only matters if you make them.
Right, they are 3 of 6. We told you that Camden Hills was 17 of 21 at halftime. They've made another one, so 17 of 22, 18 of 23 now.
Porter hits the second one, 1 for 2. I think if I leaned over this rail, Ernie, and begged for some popcorn, they'd throw some up to me. I can drop down some cash if they need it.
At least save us some for after the game.
That's right. Broadcaster bonus. That pass out to the wing, tipped out of bounds off of Brunswick. And now a timeout call by Joel Gabriel. 60 seconds is the timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on The Ticket.
While the competition heats up on the court, Beale University is training the workforce of tomorrow. From hands-on welding to life-saving nursing, Beale University's career-focused programs prepare you for real-world success. Skilled trades, healthcare heroes, flexible learning built for your future. For more information, head to Beale University's website, beale.edu. That's beale.edu. Beale University, where hard work turns into a winning career.
When disaster strikes, you need the team insurance adjusters trust. You need Penobscot Cleaning Services, Eastern Maine's leader in restoration services and professional cleaning. From carpets to catastrophes, we do it all. Water, sewer, mold, and fire damage, we'll be there fast. Plus, expert upholstery cleaning and the cleanest carpets guaranteed. Get your life back to normal. Call the local company with a 50-year reputation for being prompt and professional.
I'm Jason Sear, owner of Penobscot Cleaning Services. 24/7, we're here for you.
Back here at the Augusta Civic Center, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. 41-29 is the lead for number 1 Camden Hills over Brunswick. Windjammers out of their timeout have the basketball. Healy, left wing. Porter came darting at him, and Kiefer in the lane. Drag that back foot. He'll get called for the travel. Tourney time runs on hustle and caffeine. Nobody knows that better than me. Fuel up at Black Flag Coffee Company on Route 1A in Holden, the area's best coffee, plus pastries, donuts, breakfast sandwiches, New York bagels, and energy drinks, plus the Black Fly Buzzer. Drive-through and mobile ordering, open 7 days a week at Black Fly Coffee Company. Evan Kimball picks up the foul here. And back to the line, the Dragons, Owen McGrath. And the lefty shot is good, making it 41-30. Before or after the game, satisfy your sweet tooth with Sweet Cheeks 24-hour bakery, open around the clock in Ellsworth, Verona Island, Holden, Newport. Be sure to check out Sweet Cheeks Diner in Bucksport as well. Visit sweetcheeksbakes.com. Sweet Cheeks, where every bite is a slam dunk. And Max Bottle, our producer, trying to tell us something. I cut him off. 3:20 on the clock. Whitley's shot off the side of the rim, saved in by Beveridge, right to Ames near the free throw line. Back to Beveridge, up and down. Whew, sweet play there by Braden Beveridge. First with the save. Ames got it at the left elbow, right back to his teammate for two. And a travel here against Brunswick. We'll take 10 seconds for station identification.
Maine's sports leader, WEZQ Bangor, a Town Square media station. Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket.
43-31, Camden Hills leading Brunswick. Still have about 11 minutes left to go in the ball game. Ames up in the air, got it to Schwalm on the right side of the floor, out of the corner. Kimball flips it up there, rolls off, no good. Porter had it briefly in the left hand. Kimball got it back, missed the fall-away shot. And finally, Logan Gray will come up with it, and he's going to get fouled.
I'm just thinking that back to that last play where Beveridge scored after the hustle play. That was totally Nolan Ames rewarding him for that play because he had a shot 4 feet from the basket. We wanted to acknowledge Beveridge's work on the boards and then in saving the ball. That's just another quality that he seems to bring to the floor every night, and it's why Camden Hills has been so successful with him leading the way.
Logan Gray at the free throw line for the Dragons. Still 2:39 left in the third, and Dragons in the bonus. Gray misses it though. Tournament coverage here on The Ticket brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. For takeout, call 947-5000 or visit unos.com. Second free throw is up, and this one won't go. Rebound to Ledbetter for Camden Hills. Pass deflected there, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Brunswick and Brendan Shaw. Schwalm gets it into Whitley. Schwalm between the circles, goes right to Ledbetter, kicks it back to Beveridge. Beveridge takes a hit from Lay, missed the shot. Good effort there by Braden. Just would not go down. And going down here is Hollis Schwalm, and the foul is going to go against the Dragons. Our coverage presented by U.S. Army Recruiting, looking to expand your options for the future. The United States Army has a multitude of full and part-time career options. Text CVL0 to 462-769 for more information about the United States Army. Schwalm missed the three. Rebound and put back by Ledbetter, no good. And rushing to the loose basketball, Hollis Schwalm. Here's a pull-up inside the free throw line and a foul against the Dragons. Joel Gabriel made the call a split second before. Mr. Weatherby Ben Clark did not like the call by either Gabriel or Weatherby.
Just Camden Hill's out hustling Brunswick here lately. I'm not sure if they've been the same since they had that technical foul in the first half, to be honest with you. But
another free throw made by the Windjammers. Tournament coverage here on the ticket brought to you by Peary Marine and Power Sports in Ellsworth, because your boat deserves to stay in the game, not on the sidelines. Second one short, and the long rebound sucked in there by Owen McGrath. Lay had the foul trouble. Three fouls and a technical foul. Steal by Hollis Schwalm to the hole, hangs in the air, missed the shot. Good defense there by Lay at the other end. Gray steps through, but he traveled. Nobody has a more sped-up travel call than Mr. Weatherby, one of our officials here tonight. He really gets into it.
Yeah, he does.
It's like a... Oh, we got a 30-second timeout called here by Brunswick. Ben Clark thought that was a legal play. Official did not. 1:24 left to go in the third. Tourney coverage here on the ticket, brought to you in part by Crystal Clear Family Pet Center in Ellsworth. They have quality products, healthy animals, in a clean environment. Open 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 Sundays at 33 High Street in Ellsworth. Crystal Clear Family Pet Center, the clear choice for all of your pet care needs. Also brought to you by Premium Choice Broadband. From homes to businesses, even in rural Maine, get fiber-fast internet up to 1 gig. Starting at just $54 a month. Visit PremiumChoiceBroadband.com today. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark.
Looks like they're putting together a tray for us.
Wow,
French fries and
all
pizza and popcorn.
Look at that. We are standing here. We don't get this opportunity at the Cross Insurance Center because we would be blocking the view of.
Now there's some mysterious foil wrapper thingamabobs.
Yeah, those got to be.
Could be some sort of burger, maybe.
Or cheeseburger. Yeah, we are hovering right over the outstanding.
I'm amazed they haven't looked up yet. They've sensed the.
And my favorite
desperation. Yeah,
they've closed that up. About a half hour ago. Nolan Ames, fall away three, no good. Loose basketball scooped up by Gray. Lead pass for Quinn, and Owen's going to end up almost out the door, as that pass was far too far for Owen to track down.
Yeah, too many turnovers to make a comeback. It's up to 21 now.
Score is 44-31. Under 1 minute left to go. Camden Hills with the lead and the ball. Schwalm.
Ooh. Yeah, he got in trouble when Joel Gabriel bailed him out with a timeout there near half court.
We're going to take 30 seconds right here. 49 seconds left. 44-31 Camden Hills.
Bangor is about to get busy. The Anna Festival of Baskets is March 20th through 22nd, 1404 Broadway in Bangor. There'll be up to 100 themed baskets open to the public. $1 admission for adults. Kids 12 and under are free. Friday and Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 10 to 3. Sponsored by the Schoodic Shrine Club and Washington County Shrine Mini Car Unit. Then mark your calendars for the Anna Shrine Circus, April 24th through the 26th at the Cross Insurance Center. Follow Anna Shrine on Facebook for all their updates.
Family-friendly fun for all ages.
49 seconds left to go in the third quarter in this Class A North Regional Final. Camden Hills, number 1, leading number 3 Brunswick, 44-31. Tourney coverage on the ticket brought to you by Fat Panda Boba Tea and Market on Harlow Street in Bangor, next to Goslin's Bakery. They feature fresh boba tea, snacks, ramen, and now Jamaican patties, open 7 days a week, or visit their brewer location, Wilson Street, next to Hannaford. Whitley back out high to Schwalm. He sends it right to Ledbetter. Looks like the Windjammers might be working for the final shot here in this third quarter. We're down to 30 seconds. Schwalm near midcourt, goes to Ames. Ames spinning. No look pass down low to Ledbetter. That is about the 5th or 6th no-look pass by Nolan Ames here tonight, and all of them right on target.
He's having fun out there.
Down to 7 seconds left in the third. Here's a steal by Schwalm to the hole. He puts it out. Whoa, what a great block there by Logan Gray. Buzzer will sound as the ball is heaved down court off the backboard, but the shot too late, no good, and that will do it for the third quarter. Through three, Camden Hills 46, Brunswick 31. Your tournament headquarters, Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket at 929theticket.com.
Hey, tourney fans, it's time to spell health and wellness a whole new way with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Bangor. The staff at Physical, spelled F-Y-Z-I-C-A-L, is expertly trained to identify and treat the source of your symptoms, including dizziness and vertigo, balance issues, and that mysterious back, neck, or shoulder pain that's left you on the sidelines. Schedule an appointment online or just walk in. Good luck to all the teams in this year's tournament from everyone at Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Bangor.
While some are chasing gold, Mainers like us are braving the cold, knowing warmer days are right around the corner. This is when the real work begins at Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn. Sales, service, preparation for unforgettable road trips and peaceful cruises on Maine lakes. We train for the best adventures yet to come. Are you ready? We are. At Harvey RV and Marine, just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
8 minutes left. 46-31, the lead for the Windjammers. Their fans rise to their feet as the Windjammers take the floor. Camden Hills fans across the way. Fuel up for the tourney with Goslin's Bakery, 334 Harlow Street in Bangor, open 7 days a week. Grab a breakfast sandwich or one of their legendary donuts or pastries made since 1945. Also check out Goslin's Bakery and Deli and Brewer next to Hannaford.
Must be the lucky section over there. That's where the Hamden fans were sitting for the last game.
Hamden fans were great tonight. Good turnout by the students. Band was here. Cheerleaders out in force. And the Bronco fans dressed in purple stood for much of the night here at the Augusta Civic Center. Their team winning 33-26 to advance to the state championship game.
Ryan Lay is fouled out.
Championship game.
Yep.
Excuse me, Ernie. Yeah. Championship game for the Broncos will be a week from tomorrow at 6:05 against either Cheverus or South Portland. They're playing tomorrow. Nolan Ames, the block, long pass down court. Kiefer Healy misses the layup, followed by Ledbetter though. And the Windjammers pouring it on. They lead by 17.
Little new element there. Hadn't seen a block shot by Nolan Ames yet, but that was pretty emphatic.
He can get off the ground. Ledbetter going for the steal. McGrath will recover it in backcourt. Owen steps into a three, missed it, and Ledbetter getting back up court, reels in the rebound. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Schwalm thought about the three. Ledbetter on the wing, out top. Deep on the left side of the court. Ames takes it to the right. No look pass. Ledbetter on the receiving end. Two more for Camden Hills. What did I say, 5 or 6? It's up to 6 or 7
Yeah,
now.
I think he's got 8 total assists. I'm going to have to do a little recount there in a minute, but he is a distributor as well as a producer.
And the miss there by Porter on the fall away in the paint. Out of bounds off of Camden Hills. Tournament coverage on the ticket. Also brought to you by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Visit DoorsEquipment.com.
8 assists it is for Nolan Ames to go with 17 points, I believe.
Long range miss by Shaw. Offensive rebound Quinn, and Quinn will get the feed from Porter underneath the basket. Owen Quinn up for 2. Schwalm picks up the dribble in backcourt, looking for help. Jump pass ahead to Ames, and that is going to be a backcourt violation. Stuck on the side of the road. Union Street Towing has you covered 24/7 statewide. From breakdowns to lockouts, they'll get you moving fast. Call 942-4200. Union Street Towing, driven to be there when you need them the most. Tucker Whitley is He's got a sore back. They've been working on his back. Trainers probably rubbing some of that hot stuff on the lower back of Tucker Whitley down below. Long range miss there by Porter. Rebound to Camden Hills. It started over an hour ago, and it hasn't seemed like Brunswick has been in this game from the beginning.
No.
Oh, pass intended for Healy, who was darting towards the basket, and Kimball threw it right into his teammates sitting on the bench.
Brunswick led 6-1 in this game.
Well, beyond that.
That was about it. By the end of the first quarter, Camden Hills was up 2, and it's been a gradually growing lead ever since then. It's up to 17 right now.
Still 5:10 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Lob pass inside. Gray turns, misses, but he draws the foul. Basketball fans swing by Sweet Frog, located by Walmart in Bangor. Before or after the game, grab delicious froyo, ice cream, and all of your favorite toppings. Make it a championship level treat any day of the week. Sweet Frog, where hoops action and sweet creations always score. Free throw is good by Logan Gray, senior for the Dragons. Second one up. And that one's going to fall off. Rebound to Ames for the Windjammers. Player down in backcourt. Brunswick wanted a foul. Instead, 2 points at the other end for Cale Melquist. Quinn to the baseline, takes a hit, falls away. He's going to get 2 free throws. Our coverage here on the ticket also brought to you by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant. Hungry after the game? Visit the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant at the Family Fun Bowling Center, 15 Hildreth Street in Bangor, or at backalleyrestaurant.com.
Quinn, you got to give him a little credit. He's been faced with the task of chasing Nolan Ames around the court all evening.
Quinn misses the first of 2. Healy and Melquist will check out. Kimball back into the ball game, along with Whitley. And Quinn goes 0 for 2 at the line. Tucker Whitley with the rebound for Camden Hills. 52-34 our score with 4:40 left to go in the ball game. And that is going to be a team control foul against Evan Kimball for Camden Hills. Basketball fans, big games, big moments are happening on and off the court. Bangor Floral has the perfect gift. Stunning, elegant arrangements with a modern, natural touch. Flowers and gifts for every occasion. Order today at bangorfloral.com.
Evan Kimball fouls out on that player control or team control foul for Camden Hills.
Here's Quinn going backdoor, driving over, getting the basketball underneath the basket, reversed it up for 2. 52-36, 4:15 left. Healy, middle of the floor. McGrath picking him up. And that'll be a player control foul. Healy passed it to Whitley along the right baseline and then plowed over a Brunswick Dragon. And Coach Gabriel wants a full timeout. 52-36 our score, 4:10 left in the fourth. Camden Hills with the lead. We'll be right back here on the ticket.
This winter, remember that Versant Power line workers are out on the roads and our support staff are behind the scenes, going above and beyond to provide you with the best service possible. Keeping you safely connected and powered is at the center of all we do, no matter the weather conditions. From the crown of Maine to the coast and beyond, Versant Power works around the clock to provide you and your family with safe and reliable power when you need it most. Versant Power, powering communities in northern and eastern Maine since 1924.
Number one thing smart car shoppers are looking for isn't color or tire size. It's not cup holders, stereos, or shiny rims. It's value. And where do you find value? At Varney. Varney has one of the region's largest selections of one previous local owner vehicles. There's a lot on the lot, and there's a lot of value on the lot. at Varney Buick GMC. Hogan Road, Bangor. VarneyBPG.com.
The Hampden Academy Bronco girls, they'll be heading to Portland a week from tomorrow. The Camden Hills boys want to join them. They get a 16-point lead here with 4:10 left. Girls contest at the Cross Insurance Arena on the 28th will be at 6:05. McGrath hits a three from the left side. McGrath says, don't write us off yet, Jim. 52-39, as close as they have been for a while. Plenty of time. 3:45. The Dragons need some stops.
Some stops and possessions without turnovers.
Foul's going to go against Shaw. So he was swatting at the basketball. Got a piece of Nolan Ames a long ways away from the hoop.
It's his fourth foul. He got in early foul trouble in the first half after coming out with a couple of three-pointers.
Pass to Ames, snares it. Heads to the free throw line. Another no-look pass, wide open Whitley for an easy two.
That is a
Not
system.
sure he can pass it when he's looking at a receiver.
Yeah.
And Shaw, strong take. Nets two. Right side of the hoop.
I was going to say that was 10 assists now for Nolan Ames.
Points?
17. I don't think he scored in the fourth quarter. Let's take a look here. Yeah, he hasn't scored in the fourth quarter.
Oh, there's Ernie.
Oh,
another no-look scoop pass. Doesn't get the assist there because Ledbetter couldn't finish. And now Brunswick trying to get it down to 11 or 10. Here's a three up. And it's going to be off the side of the rim. Followed by Quinn, though. He puts it home, and it's now 54-43. And Whitley is going to get fouled as he was rushing up the far sideline. We are brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and an experienced, friendly staff. It is the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer, online at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. Pass comes into Healy in backcourt. Passes it ahead. And Windjam was fortunate there. There was no Dragon in the vicinity, and Coach Gabriel wants another timeout. We will step aside. 2:31 left to go. 54-43 Camden Hills on the ticket.
You don't have to do college the usual way. Do college differently at Thomas College in Waterville, where belonging isn't promised, it's lived. It's not just about preparing you for a job, it's about empowering your future. With a 3-year bachelor's, 1-year master's, and game-changing guaranteed job program, Thomas College in Waterville, Maine does college differently. Learn more at thomas.edu. That's thomas.edu. The roar of the crowd, the excitement in the stands, the action on the court. It's tourney time. Coastal Auto Parts Napa knows that dedication, passion, and teamwork are the keys to success. With 30 locations and Maine's largest network of auto parts, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts Napa have what you need to get to the big games. They'll be there supporting the student athletes in our communities. Good luck to all athletes and coaches. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Our coverage here on the ticket brought to you in part by the Farmer's Table for home-style cooking, just like Mom makes. Visit the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna, and make your next ride a winner at Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock. Check out their huge lineup of quality pre-owned vehicles. Each one is backed by an exclusive complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. Good luck to all the teams in this year's tournament from Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales. Mention it's a good sign of spring to note that Dairy Queen in Bangor is open for the season. Also good to talk about a little baseball. Maine baseball win down in North Carolina today against High Point.
7-5.
Trouble at midcourt, and that's going to be a backcourt violation against Camden Hills.
Windjam is getting a little sloppy here. They got 7 turnovers in the period. It's keeping.
I got to be honest with you. Joel Gabriel's a very good coach and a good guy. You know him better than I do, Ernie, but he questions every call.
Well, he does. He does. He's probably learned that from a few people.
Yep. Cornell Maya on the court now for Brunswick. A miss from long range. The follow is good by Gray. And with 2 minutes left to go, it's now a 9-point contest. What was the biggest lead for Camden Hills? 18?
Yes. 52-34.
Now pressure in backcourt. Ames has to heave it up ahead and does get through to Healy. McGrath a half second too late there, or he would have had the steal and would have been heading down in the opposite direction. Nice save there by Schwalm on a high pass. Ames gets fouled.
15 foul against the Dragons, so free throws for Nolan Ames.
Attorney coverage here on the ticket, presented by the Fitch Company. They feature electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to tackle complex projects. Visit FitchCompany.com. Maybe Max can give us a score on that boys game in Bangor between Coney and Gardner. And some of the people here in the Augusta Civic Center are checking in on that game.
Yeah, it looks like they picked up the computer, so maybe it's over.
Wow, Gardner wins over Coney 80-71.
You realize Nolan Ames has 3 field goals in this game?
I didn't know the exact numbers. I mean, it kind of feels that way.
Yeah, but he's got 19 points.
Right. He's been at the line a lot.
Yeah.
He's had a great all-around game.
He has made 12 of 14 from the line. That's how scorers score, too. I mean, because he's had opportunities to shoot, but he's decided to make no-look passes instead, and pretty successfully.
Like a million of them.
Yeah. Brennan Shaw is now fouled out for Brunswick. Gets a good hand from the Dragon faithful.
Owen Quinn, a senior, checking back in for Coach Clark, along with Finn White, a senior. Maybe another senior is going to check in here as well. Free throw by Ames, no good. And coming into the ball game, number 30, Alan Swain, a senior. Seeing his final action as a Dragon. Johnny Porter will take a seat.
Brunswick with 7 seniors on their roster.
Ames hits the second free throw.
So he's up to 20 points now.
Drive by Quinn. He's going to get fouled with 1:12 on the clock. Fuel up for the tourney with Hannaford Bucksport, 370 Main Street in Bucksport. Stop in for fresh produce, groceries, takeout, and friendly service that supports your local community. Hannaford Bucksport, your hometown store for everything you need. Quinn's free throw, no good. We're also brought to you by Pat's Pizza in Hamden. Whether playing or watching, basketball works up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Main Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com. Free throw good by Quinn, so he goes 1 for 2 to make it 57-46. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a hold against the Dragons. And the Windjammers back to the line. Go ahead, Aaron.
I was just going to say, it's 11 points, which is just enough to retain hope.
Yep.
Although the
it's getting close.
31-minute trend is not in the direction of a comeback, let's say.
In fact,
they were
the first one.
Well, we're getting a couple subs, but not wholesale.
Number 32, Bryce Garish, a sophomore.
Maybe getting a couple of guys in that hadn't played before. Is there a violation on that first shot?
Must have been, because he missed the first one.
I was looking
still there.
Yeah, I was looking down, trying to.
Number 11, Declan Theberge in the ball game for Brunswick. Free throw by Ames, no good. So he went 1 for 2 in the end. 58-46, 105. Here's a drive by Gray. He'll get it to drop. Tournament coverage brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor or at BennettAutoCenter.com. Schwalm gets it to Ames. Nolan in trouble. No foul. Ledbetter has it. Looks down low. It's going to be picked off. Good read there by Theberge.
I don't think Camden Hills has any timeouts left because Gabriel would have used one in that situation.
Yep. 3, no good. Shot there by Swain. And Tucker Whitley has it knocked free from behind. It goes into the scorer's table. Tourney coverage here on the ticket also brought to you by Tiller & Rye, a local grocer at 20 South Main Street in Brewer. They are proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. Also brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, family owned for over 30 years. Open Monday through Saturday with monthly $100 giveaways. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. Pass into backcourt. Ames with it. Whips it to the middle. And Schwalm. Now Healy takes over. And a reach in from behind. The foul's going to go against Finn White. Or is it Finnegan? Our program says Finn. Finn.
That's what I'll go with.
Healy to the line for 2. Tourney coverage on the ticket also brought to you by Hartford's Auto Service. Complete auto repair for all makes and models. Over 30 years of experience. At 62 Liberty Drive in Herman. Call 989-6322. 59-48. Healy hit the first free throw.
Nolan Ames will sit down.
Schwalm will sit down. Ledbetter out. And the Camden Hills Windjammers will be playing at about 7:45 on the 28th of February, a week from tomorrow, at the Cross Insurance Arena as Healy checks out. He had a good game here tonight. Windjammers will be the North champions. Shot up from the paint, no good. Rebound down to Camden Hills and Alec Brown as the buzzer sounds, ending this one here in Augusta. Number 1, Camden Hills rolls on. They're on to the state final. They defeat Brunswick by a score of 60-48 here in Augusta. We'll be right back with the McDonald's postgame show. This is Tourney 2026 on the ticket.
When it comes to sports, Mainers are a loyal bunch. Whether it's your hometown team, your college alma mater, or the boys from Beantown, you take your sports seriously. You're also loyal to your workwear. Carhartt has your back 24/7. Rugged and hardworking just like you. You count on Carhartt to keep you warm, dry, and protected. And you can always count on Miller's Workshop for Eastern Maine's best selection. In the world of sports, you win some, you lose some. But with Carhartt, you're always on top of your game. Visit Miller's Workshop in Brewer for brands that work.
Back for a limited time, the French dip from Firehouse Subs. Piled high with premium roast beef, caramelized onions, and melty provolone cheese on a freshly toasted garlic butter roll. Served with warm, savory au jus for dipping. This premium French dip is only at Firehouse Subs for a limited time. Head to your nearest Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor, or order ahead and skip the line. And remember, Firehouse Subs catering is perfect to feed the whole crew on game day. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Darling's Auto Group has the car, truck, van, or SUV you're looking for. When you're in the market for a new or pre-owned family vehicle or work truck, visit Darling's in Bangor, Ellsworth, or Newport, or shop darlings.com right now. Ford, Volkswagen, Audi, Kia, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, or GMC. With great service and selection, you'll do better at Darling's.
The plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX23S with 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $3,000. Now through February 28th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Doors Equipment Company is your local Kubota dealer. Stop in at 1468 Hammond Street in Bangor, online at doorsequipment.com.
Hi, I'm Tony McKim, CEO of First National Bank. As a basketball coach for the last 25 years, I'm super excited to talk to you about our First Hoop program. It's pretty simple. Support your team with a Spirit debit card from First National Bank. When you open a personal checking account and ask for your high school's First National Bank Visa Spirit debit card, First National donates $5 to your high school as part of our First Hoop program. Your card will have your school's mascot on it and will help raise money for the team. So don't forget to sign up for the Spirit debit card from First National Bank and show your school spirit. Member FDIC, proud to be an equal housing lender.
What team's going to lead the league in assists this year? That's easy. The team at Leader One Home Loans. If you're looking to buy your first home or investment property, Jonathan Glazier and his team are ready to assist you for sure. At Leader One Home Loans, they can get you pre-approved quickly, so when the right property comes along, you're ready to go. If you'd like to get started, give Jonathan Glazier a call anytime at 991-2819. That's Jonathan Glazier at Leader One Home Loans, 991-2819.
Basketball fans, have you seen the standings? Down East Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealer in Maine, and we're loaded with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles to safely get you to all your games. Whether you're coming down from the county or up from the coast, take a time out and head to Wilson Street in Brewer. Get a slam dunk deal on a 2026 Tacoma SR5 double cab. Lease it for $459 a month for 39 months with only $1,000 down. Get the entire game plan at downeasttoyota.com. And remember, it's okay to travel as long as it's in a Toyota. Turn anytime and anytime. All roads lead to Down East.
In the heart of Central and Down East Maine, there's a place where smiles are born and lives are transformed. Welcome to Midcoast Denture Design in Ellsworth and Brewer. If you need dentures, you need Midcoast Denture Design. Lindsay Young and her team specialize in all things dentures. From complete dentures to partial dentures, Midcoast Denture Design will give you the smile you've always dreamed of. They even accept Maine care, too. Visit MidcoastDentureDesignMaine.com to schedule your consultation today. Midcoast Denture Design in Ellsworth and Brewer, because everyone deserves an awesome smile.
Got scrap piling up on the sidelines? Put it back in play at BNS Scrap Recycling. From metal and old appliances to vehicles and full cleanup jobs, BNS makes recycling easy. Big loads, small loads, they handle it all with the right equipment, the right scales, and fair competitive pricing. No guesswork, no waiting around, just prompt friendly service every time. Need a pickup or roll-off container? Just ask. BNS Scrap Recycling, proud sponsor of the high school tournament games. Open Monday through Saturday. Call 327-1500 or stop by 47 Pine Grove Road in Hudson.
You're locked into the boys Class A Northern Maine Regional Championship live from the Augusta Civic Center on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
Back here at the Augusta Civic Center, Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark. Our tournament coverage brought to you in part by the Growing Place and Polish, helping families grow for less and polishing your home and style for a fraction of retail cost. Ending tomorrow, it is the big customer appreciation sale. Started on Thursday. Enjoy 50, 60, even 70% off everything in store. Check them first, check them often. Sustainability always trending at 1221 Broadway in Bangor, also 548 Hammond Street in Bangor, and online at growingplacemaine.com and polishyourlook.com. And our coverage of the high school basketball tournament here on Maine Sports Leader, brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, including 3 in Bangor and a new location coming to Wilson Street in Brewer. Learn more at acadiafcu.org. And Tim's Plumbing is a full-service, family-owned company that offers a wide variety of plumbing services for all of your plumbing needs. It's Tim's Plumbing, where service is their specialty. Visit timsplumbingmaine.com. All right, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark back here in the Wireless Zone broadcast booth as we move on into the McDonald's postgame show. It's brought to you by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Let's get you the Heroes Sports Grill game highlights. Here come the Windjammers going left to right as we look out on the floor. Nolan Ames drops a deep one well beyond the arc. From the right corner, the three is good. Brendan Shaw, the senior, wearing the specs, drains that three. Johnny Porter dives to the baseline, misses the runner. Rebound to Ames. No look pass to his left. Whitley to the hole with the layup. And it's 15-10. Nolan Ames putting on a show there near midcourt. A no-look laser to his left down court. And the lay-in by Whitley. Has some room, puts up the shot and hits it, beating the buzzer. Brennan Shaw knocking down the three. Fast break opportunity here for the Windjammers. Leaning in and scoring is Thomas Ledbetter for the Windjammers. Their lead is now 6. Whitley's shot off the side of the rim, saved in by Beveridge, right to Ames near the free throw line. Back to Beveridge, up and down. Whew, sweet play there by Braden Beveridge. First with the save. Ames got it at the left elbow, right back to his teammate for two. Schwalm near midcourt, goes to Ames. Ames spinning, no look pass down low to Ledbetter. That is about the 5th or 6th no-look pass by Nolan Ames here tonight, and all of them right on target for South Portland. They're playing tomorrow. Nolan Ames, the block, long pass down court. Kiefer Healy misses the layup, followed by Ledbetter, though. And the Windjammers pouring it on. They lead by 17. On the 28th, will be at 6:05. McGrath hits a three from the left side. Rebound down to Camden Hills and Alec Brown as the buzzer sounds, ending this one here in Augusta. Number 1, Camden Hills rolls on. They're on to the state final. They defeat Brunswick by a score of 60-48 here in Augusta. Congrats to Coach Joel Gabriel and the Camden Hills Windjammers as they look for another gold basketball next Saturday night in Portland. Our coverage of the tournament here on The Ticket brought to you in part by RE/MAX Infinity, where they never take a timeout when you're looking to buy or sell your home. Visit RE/MAXInfinityMaine.com. And those highlights you heard right there from the Windjammer win, brought to you by Heroes Sports Grill in downtown Bangor. Tournament day fuel starts and ends at Heroes. They feature crowd-pleasing favorites and a family-friendly atmosphere. You're guaranteed to score at Heroes. Let's get the game recap. It's presented by the Varney family of dealerships, proudly committed to the communities they serve and supporting local student athletes. Varney's offers a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop local and start your search today at VarneyValue.com.
Final score once again, Camden Hills 60 and Brunswick 48. 4 scorers in double figures for Camden Hills, led by Nolan Ames, who was named the Al Halliday Player of the Tournament. Today, just 3 field goals, one of them a 3, but 14 of 18 from the line, 21 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. Tucker Whitley, 4 field goals, 5 of 8 from the line, 13 points. Kiefer Healy, 3 field goals, 6 of 6 from the line for 12 points. Thomas Ledbetter, 5 field goals for 10 points, and 2 points apiece for Cale Melquist and Braden Beveridge for their totals of 17 field goals, one of them a 3, 25 of 34 from the free throw line, 60 points, 12 turnovers, 38 rebounds for the Windjammers, who are now 20-1 on the season heading into the state championship game. For the Brunswick Dragons, Owen McGrath leading the way, 8 field goals, one of them a 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 19 points and 9 rebounds. Brennan Shaw, 4 field goals, 2 threes, 1 for 1 from the line for 11. Logan Gray, 2 field goals, 3 of 8 from the line for 7. Owen Quinn, 2 field goals, 1 of 4 from the line for 5. Gabriel Purnell Amaya, a 3-pointer for 3. And Lennox Moore, a field goal for 2. Johnny Porter, 1 of 2 from the line for 1. Totals 18 field goals, 4 free throws, 8 of 17 from the line, 48 points, 22 turnovers, and 29 rebounds for the Dragons, who conclude their season with a record of 16-5.
Thanks, Ernie. We'll take a break here in the McDonald's postgame show. When we come back, we'll give you a scoreboard update and announce our player of the game. This is Tourney 2026 on Maine Sports Leader 92.9 The Ticket.
Looking to save and get cash back? With the County Cash Refi from the County Federal Credit Union, you can refinance your qualified loan from another lender and earn up to $500 cash. Whether it's your auto, powersport, RV, or other consumer loan, we make it easy to switch and start saving. Just stop into one of our branches or apply online at countyfcu.org. Plus, refer friends and earn even more cash bonuses. Refi smarter and cash in with the County Cash Refi, only at the County FCU.
Low tuition, scholarships, and financial aid at Washington County Community College make it easier than ever to save money while chasing your goals. With small class sizes, personal support from dedicated instructors, and hands-on learning, you'll gain real-world skills. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or planning to transfer, WCCC is here to help you succeed. So why not take the shot? Schedule a tour or apply at Washington County Community College. Discover choices, create success. WCCC.me.edu.
Rolly's Bar and Grill in Belfast knows a thing or two about game day. They're your go-to spot in Mid-Coast Maine for watching all the big games across 12 large flat-screen TVs. And if you're attending the Maine High School Basketball Tournament, make Rolly's Bar and Grill in downtown Belfast your go-to spot for celebrating all your game day success. Enjoy fresh, mouth-watering handcrafted burgers and more. Rolly's Bar and Grill in Belfast, celebrating 50 years. View our menu or order online today at rolliesmaine.com.
Hey, this is Shannon from Gateway Title of Maine. Our family at Gateway Title would like to congratulate all tournament teams on their great seasons, especially the Mananoquac Academy boys and girls. Gateway Title wants to remind you that we work with all lenders and realtors in Maine and can offer the perfect assist. Yes, we can come to you to close. Gateway the right way, with locations in Calais, Greenville, Fort Kent, Presque Isle, Lincoln, Bangor, Belfast, Newport, Waterville, Scarborough, and Wells, or visit gatewaytitleme.com.
Looking to move into a bigger home or downsize into one that fits your life today? Realty of Maine is here to guide you. With experienced agents from across Maine, Realty of Maine helps you find the right home for wherever your life is headed next. And if your move takes you farther, their trusted global network can help with relocations worldwide. With local expertise and the latest real estate technology, Realty of Maine delivers personalized service every step of the way. Visit realtyofmaine.com to get started. And best of luck to all the teams in this year's tournament. Bring home that gold ball.
I love a parade. What a perfect time to have our orange Luke dogs leading the way down the streets of your neighborhood. At Next Home Experience, we're ready to roll up our sleeves and get to work for you. With over 150 agents across the state of Maine, we say get Luked, get sold. Need a homie? Call 573-7400 or visit mynexthomeexperience.com. Chances are you know a homie. From all of us at Next Home Experience, thank you for trusting us with the biggest purchase of your life.
Welcome back to the Augusta Civic Center. The celebration continues for the Camden Hills Windjammers. They have taken down the Nets, and now it is photograph time. Parents and people with real cameras taking photos as the Windjammers roll on to the state final. Again, they're going to be taking on either number 5 Cheverus or number 6 Portland. As those two teams are riding some upsets, into the South Final. It's coming up tomorrow night at 7:45 down at the Cross Insurance Arena.
Yeah, pretty deep division in the South, but 5 versus 6. That's tells you how wide open it was down there. Now that doesn't mean stronger or weaker; it just means deep.
Yep.
We'll see.
Camden Academy, the winners on the girls' side here tonight. The Broncos back to the state championship game. They'll be taking on either Cheverus, number 1, or number 3. South Portland at 6:05 down at the Cross Insurance Arena. A week from tomorrow, February 28th, the state final down in Portland. All right, let's get to our player of the game. It's brought to you by Lafayette Hotels. Enjoy the best vacation destinations that Maine and New Hampshire have to offer. Plan your 2026 vacation today at LafayetteHotels.com.
This kid's probably player of the year when you get down to it. Player of the game for sure tonight. Again, just 3 field goals, kind of remarkable. But it's his ability to do so many things on the court that makes him, makes Nolan Ames the player that he is and the favorite for Mr. Maine basketball. He only took, let's see here, he was 3 for 10 from the field. A couple of those were tips on offensive rebounds, but 3 of 10 from the field, 14 of 18 from the line. But the 10 assists, and I think we probably agree about 6 of them were no-look passes. And your teammates have to get used to that. They have to get used to expecting the ball to come when the guy that's throwing you the ball is not looking at you. And they did for the most part. I mean, they were pretty good at receiving. Otherwise, it wouldn't be assists. And just a lot of confidence that Ames has in his teammates. But he can kind of choreograph a game in so many different ways. And tonight it was a blend. I mean, they sent him to the line. He beat Brunswick with free throws, beat him defensively, and then he just beat him with his skill and his vision for the game. And pretty easy choice tonight as our player of the game.
All right. Congrats to Nolan Ames, our Lafayette Hotels player of the game. Now let's get you a scoreboard update. And we will start with Class B action from the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. And the day started there. Again, the game's moved up 2 hours to 5 o'clock in Bangor and also here in Augusta. They were moved up even further down in Portland. But in Bangor, in the Girls North Regional Final, it was Lawrence 65 over Gardner 53, 3-1 there. On the boys' side, it was an upset as well. Gardner, number 3, defeating Coney 80-71, 3-1. And the action down in Portland today on the boys' side in Class B, it was Yarmouth defeating Madomic Valley 63-58. In the girls' regional final in the South in Class B, it was Oceanside down in Grey New Gloucester 68-51. And here in Augusta, the Hamden Academy girls defeat Mount Ararat, number 2 over number 1, 33-26. The final here in Augusta. And Camden Hills on the boys' side defeating Brunswick 60-48. So out of 6 games today, Ernie, at least according to the Heel Point standings, we had 5 upsets out of the 6.
So this was the only one that wasn't.
This was it. Yep, the only one where the 1 seed in this case held on. But 4 other number 1s lost today.
Yeah.
Ararat here, Gardner girls in Bangor, Coney boys in Bangor, Grey New Gloucester girls in Portland, and Madomic Valley was a number 2, losing to number 4 Yarmouth. So a lot of chalk in the tournament so far, but today a little different.
Yeah, that's a lot of 2s versus 1s and things like that. But Camden Hills has been the number 1 team in Class A North for the entire season. One blip on their schedule was a loss to Coney, the B leader, until today when Gardner knocked them off for the second time this season to win the B North title. And that came one day after they played Brunswick before, so that was a pretty tough back-to-back test, and Coney got them, but that was the only team to get them. And other than that, they were best in class and continue to be.
All right, coming up tomorrow on Maine Sports Leader, your tournament headquarters, 92.9 The Ticket. We will start the day, a morning session with 2 Class S North finals. On the girls' side, it'll be number 1 Wisdom taking on number 2 Katahdin. That game tips off at 10 a.m. That'll be followed by number 1 Jonesport Beals taking on number 2 Easton. On the boys' side of the ledger, that game should start right around 11:45. And then we move on to the afternoon session tomorrow from the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. It'll be a Class D North Girls Regional Final featuring number 2 Machias and number 4 Penobscot Valley. That should be a good one. That'll be followed by a Class D North Boys Final between number 1 Machias and number 2 Madawaska. And then in the evening session, Class C North Girls, number 1 Matanocook against number 3 Foxcroft. And on the boys' side in Class C in the north, it'll be number 1 Caribou taking on number 3 Fort Kent. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's going to be an entertaining game.
Yep. All right, so that's what's coming your way tomorrow on your tournament headquarters, Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket. All right, it's been a nice stop here in Augusta tonight, and good news for the teams closer to home.
Yes.
Hamden Academy Broncos,
yes.
Certainly. Big win for Nick Winchester and his team as they take some more hardware back to the trophy case, but they are looking for another big, shiny gold basketball in that trophy case.
The first one since 1976. Hamden Academy won the
50 years.
Yep, it was. And it was the second year that they presented a state championship in schoolgirl basketball. And Hamden won it. And
Wouldn't that be something?
Been on the search ever since. Well, I think back to Caribou Boys. They went 50 years, and when they won in 2019 in double overtime over Cape Elizabeth, and that started a run. And Hamden's been in the mix. I mean, continuously over the last number of years, and finally get rewarded with, well, second straight regional title, but now another chance to
break through,
to win the gold.
All right, that is going to do it for our coverage today. Thanks to Max Pottle, our producer, back in the tournament headquarters studios. For my broadcast partner, Ernie Clark, I'm Jim Churchill saying good night from Augusta. Congrats to the Hamden Academy Broncos and the Camden Hills Windjammers. Your tournament headquarters, Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and 929theticket.com.
Use your McD app this February and get a medium-sized quarter pounder with cheese extra value meal for only $8. If you download the McD app for the first time this month, you'll get a free large prize with any purchase of $1 or more. Just download the app, add a form of payment, and enjoy the great deals. Try this awesome new McD app breakfast offer. You can get 5 sausage burritos and 2 hash browns for just $10 in the month of February. And now through the end of the month, use your McD app to get $3 off any order of $15 or more. Take advantage of these great deals at your local family-owned McDonald's, Main Street and Union Street, Bangor, and Wilson Street in Brewer.
Nothing runs like a deer.
That's the voice of a satisfied John Deere customer from Greenway Equipment Sales. Folks who own a John Deere love the quality and reliability. And right now, you can get $1,250 off with a cash purchase of the popular John Deere 1025R subcompact utility tractor. Get all the details at greenwayequipment.com. See the Smith brothers and join the John Deere family of satisfied customers. Greenway Equipment Sales in Ellsworth and Bangor.
Number one thing smart car shoppers are looking for isn't color or tire size. It's not cup holders, stereos, or shiny rims. It's value. And where do you find value? At Varney. Varney has one of the region's largest selections of one previous local owner vehicles. There's a lot on the lot, and there's a lot of value on the lot at Varney Buick GMC, Hogan Road, Bangor. VarneyBPG.com.
As the final buzzer sounds and you think about what's next, be sure to consider all your options. It's common not to know what those are. Let us help you discover how to be all you can be. You'll be surprised by the multitude of careers and benefits the United States Army and Army Reserve offer. You aren't committing to anything by reaching out. You're only committing to making a well-informed decision. Text CVL0 to 462-769. Again, text CVL0 to 462-769 to learn more about the United States Army today.
The roar of the crowd, the excitement in the stands, the action on the court. It's tourney time. Coastal Auto Parts Napa knows that dedication, passion, and teamwork are the keys to success. With 30 locations and Maine's largest network of auto parts, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts Napa have what you need to get to the big games. They'll be there supporting the student athletes in our communities. Good luck to all athletes and coaches. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Back, at least for a week. That's on Monday's edition of The Rich Eisen Show on Disney Plus, the ESPN app, and ESPN Radio.
For 100 days, I'm going to cross the 7 continents because the answers to everything important are out there at the edges of our world. I'm stepping into the unknown. Where are we going? To see our planet as it's never been seen before. From pole to pole.
Pole to Pole with Will Smith from National Geographic. Now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
Show me the way.
When you tell someone what team you cheer for, do they apologize? Does your first childhood memory involve crying on a Jumbotron? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected from things like fire damage caused by violently unplugging the TV. Or an accidental overhand left to the drywall. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels. Sometimes we have to switch who we are guarding during a basketball game. Well, that's a stretch, but what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Jill St. Peter, right here at 319 Wilson Street in Brewer, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Jill and myself, Bruce St. Peter, are ready to welcome